السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today, inshallah, in the lecture before the last, we are going to complete the reading passage, the third passage. Job Dreams. The title of the third text is The Cowboy in the Sky. This job is the cowboy in the sky, the iron worker who works up in the sky. His name is Michel Doyle. Michel Doyle, iron worker. A quotation from his conversation is, many of today's iron workers are descendants of the men who built New York's first skyscrapers. Michel Doyle is an iron worker. He works with the iron of the building. In New York City, he works in New York City. He is an iron worker. He is one of the 150 iron workers currently erecting the steel frame of the new 40-story building in Times Square. These iron workers are known as cowboys in the sky. Now he is working in a big building, a building of 40-story, a building of 40-story. What is his job? His job is iron worker, the worker of the iron. He is one of the best 150 currently building in the Times Square. So we're in New York, in Times Square. The name of the square, Times Square. These, the 100 or the 50, these iron workers, or these workers, the famous iron workers, are known as cowboys in the sky, because they are like the cowboys, but not on land, they are on the sky. Why? Because they have dangerous job. Their job is in the air, in the sky. They work with the iron. The first question, how did you get your job? Iron work is a trade that is still handed down from father to son. Handed down. Passed down. It goes from father to son, from son to son, etc. So, all the family is iron worker. From father to son. Many of today's iron workers are descendants of the men who built New York's first skyscrapers. New York is famous for its skyscrapers. New York is full of skyscrapers, high building, towers. The people who work there at first, they have sons, and their sons have sons. So we call them, this trade is handed down from father to son. Who are these people? Many of today's iron workers are descendants, come from, they originally are from the men who built in New York first skyscrapers in the past. My great-grandfather, not my grandfather, the father of my grandfather, the father of my grandfather, came over from Ireland. He came from Ireland. He is Irish. He's from Ireland. He is Irish. He was from Ireland, so he was Irish. In the 1930s, why? To work on the construction of the Empire State Building. His great-grandfather came to New York from Ireland. Why? To work with the Empire State Building. My father and the grandfather were also iron workers. So all the family are iron workers. The son, Michel, father, grandfather, great-grandfather, all of them work with the skyscrapers of New York. The New York's first skyscrapers until now. So the question, whose job was handed down? Handed down. So passed down from father to son. Michel. Michel Doyle. Michel Doyle. It is number 3. Number 3. Michel Doyle. The second paragraph. What do you like most about it? What do you like most about your job? To me, iron workers are the kings of construction. The most important job in building is the iron worker. It means the most important job in building the skyscrapers is the iron workers. So here, to me, or generally, iron workers are kings of constructions, of construction. We make the skeleton that other workers build on. So what is their job? Their job is to make the first skeleton that all the other workers build on it. So they are number 1. And all the other workers after them. We have real pride in our work. We are proud of our work. You look at the New York skyline and think, I helped build that. He is proud of his job. He's proud of it. Why? When he look at the skyline, he say, I helped build that. I am one of the workers who built that. I am proud of myself because I helped in this building. He helped in this building. Also, we work hard. We work hard. We play hard. Work hard and play hard. We get on well. We have good relationship together with each other. So all the workers get on well with each other. We iron workers depend on each other for our lives. We depend on each other for our lives. Oh, and the pay, the salary is good. The salary is good. So the question here, who gets on well with the people they work with? Michel Doyle and Linda and Stanley. So number 1, 2, and 3. Who is number 3? Michel Doyle. The next question. What's an average day like? You never stop in this job. You are working all the time. You are working all the time. You never stop in this job. 8 hours a day. From 7 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. 8 hours every day. It's hard work. You are moving all the time. Moving all the time. The crane lifts the iron graders. It lifts the iron graders like this, the iron, and like this. The iron, it lifts, it moves the iron upright, it moves it, and you have to move them into place. So the crane lifts the iron and you catch it or put it in the place, the good place, the correct place for building. There is always danger. It is not safe. It is always danger. It's a fact of life for us. It is a fact of life. So any mistake, we can die. It's very dangerous. The iron in the air and we move it in the correct place. In the sky. It's very dangerous. The cowboy in the sky. The second one, have you made any sacrifices to do this job? Yes, one big one. Physical health. What is the sacrifice? Health. Physical health. The wear and the tear to the body. Yes, the wear and the tear of the body is enormous, big, very big. All our body is injured here and there. All the clothes are torn here and there. I've fallen 3 times. I have fallen 3 times. My father fell 2 stories. I fell 3 times. What about my father? My father fell 2 stories. The second floor, the third floor. 2 floors. 2 stories. Lost a finger. Also my father lost a finger. And broke his ankles. And he broke his legs here. He broke his ankles. So it is a dangerous job for him and for his father, grandfather, and the great-grandfather. It is not easy. It is a dangerous job. Here, what would you like to do next? I'd like to work on something really important, like my great-grandfather did. So what would he like to do? He wanted to do something bigger. He wanted to work in a famous building, a famous skyscrapers, not an ordinary one, like his grandfather and his grandfather, his great-grandfather. Or like my father did, like his father or his grandfather, who helped build the World Trade Center. So his great-grandfather and his grandfather helped in this famous building, this famous skyscrapers. What is it? World Trade Center. It's weird, strange. It's strange. It's weird. He helped build it and I helped take it away. They helped building it and I myself taking this building away. The last one. advice would you give to someone who wanted to do your job? What is the advice? You need to be strong. You need to be strong. Really strong. You have to be okay with height. You have to be okay with height. It usually takes about a year to get used to it. How long did it take? It takes about a year to be accustomed to the height with this building, with this work as iron worker. Many guys, many young people try it once. Many young people come to work with us just one time. Then back off and say. So most people, when they come to work with us, they work for one day. After this, they leave. They then back off and say, this is not for me. I can't bear it. No. I can't bear it. So they leave the job quickly after the first time. So we have here two words. We have get on well with and was handed down. These are the last two phrasal verbs. What's the meaning of get on well with? We studied it before. Have a good relationship with. We studied it before. What about was handed down? It means passed down. Passed down. And by the end of this paragraph, we come to the 10 question in general. So here are the 10 questions. All the questions. You understand? So quickly, we want to answer these questions generally. Number one, who gets on well with the people they work with? Number 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, 2, and 3. Who are they? The first one is Stanley, Linda, and Michelle. Number 2, who took up gymnastics? Linda. Number 2, Linda. Who hasn't come up with an experiment to do in space yet? Stanley and Linda. Yeah? Or Stanley. Only Stanley, yes. Number 4, whose job was handed down from father to son? Michelle. Yeah. Who is cut off from his or her family? Linda and Stanley. Who finds it exciting to end up in different cities and countries? Also, both of them. Linda and Stanley. Again, who often takes off at the moment's notice? Stanley. Who came across an ad? Stanley. Who wants to carry on working until they are at least 50s? Linda. And who gave up work as a lawyer? Linda. So these are the answers to all of the 10 questions in general. But we answered it after each paragraph. Each one under each paragraph. You understand? Yes. Again, this is the answer. Who can read the first question and give me the answer?
Who gets on well with the people they work with? All of them.
All of them, all the jobs. Number 2.
Who took up gymnastic? Linda Spilman.
Yes. 3.
Who hasn't come up with an experiment to do space yet? Stanley Carrot.
Next.
Whose job was handed down from father to son? Michelle Doyle.
Michelle Doyle. Yes. 5.
Who is cut from his
Cut
hair,
off.
cut off from his her family, Stanley and Linda.
And number 6.
Who finds it exciting to end up in different cities and countries?
Stanley Carris. Yes. And Linda Spillman. Number 7. Yes.
Who often takes off at the moment notice?
Stanley Carris. Yes. Number 8.
Who come across
Stanley. And number 9. Yeah.
Who wants to carry on working until they are at least 50?
Linda. And the last one. Yeah.
Who give up work as a lawyer? Linda.
Linda. Yes. So now we have all the phrasal verbs. We want to connect it with the meaning. So this is the meaning of the underlined phrasal verbs. This is the meaning of the underlined phrasal verbs. Again, who gets on well with the people they work with? Now, I don't want the question who. No. I want the meaning of the phrasal verbs. So this underlined phrasal verbs means is what? Have a good relationship with. Again, what's the meaning of gets on well with? Have a good relationship with. Number 2, who took up gymnastics? Took up means start doing. Start doing. Who hasn't come up with an experiment to do in space yet? Come up with means think of. Yeah. Whose job was handed down from father to son? It means passed down. Passed down. Who is cut off from his or her family? Cut off from means separated from. Who finds it exciting to end up in different cities and countries? End up means finally find yourself. Who often takes off at the moment's notice? Leave the ground and fly. Who came across an ad? Find by chance. Again, who wants to carry on working until they are at least 50? Continue. The last one, who gave up work as a lawyer? Stop working. So now again, I want to ask the question, but not with this word, with the meaning. Who have a good relationship with the people they work with? Number 2, who start doing gymnastics? 3, who hasn't think of an experiment to do in space yet? Whose job was passed down from father to son? Passed down from father to son. 5, who is separated from his or her family? 6, who finds it exciting to finally find himself in different cities and countries? Who often Leave the ground and fly at the moment's notice. Who finally find by chance and add. Find by chance. Number 9, who wants to continue working until they are at least 50s? Who stop doing as a lawyer? So these 10 phrasal verbs are important. These are the phrasal verbs and these are the meanings. We have to translate each one in English. Yeah. Who can read? Yes? Just read the phrasal verb and the meaning. Yeah.
Gets on well with, have a good relationship with.
Talk up, start with. Look up with,
Hand it down, pass down.
Pass down.
cut off from, separated from.
The end up, finally find yourself.
Yeah. Next.
Takes off, leave the ground and the car.
Came across, find by chance.
And the one before the last.
Carry on, continue. Give up, stop down, stop doing.
Stop doing. Again, get on well with, have a good relationship with, took up, start doing, end up with, think of, was handed down, passed down, cut off from, separated from, end up, finally find yourself, takes off, leave the ground and fly, came across, find by chance, carry on, continue, give up, stop doing. Yes. Now, page 57, we have an exercise about the present perfect. The president has resigned or has been resigned. The president has resigned or has been resigned. Has resigned. He is the doer of the action. He resigned. He has resigned. And a new president has been elected. Again, the president has resigned and a new president has been elected. This is in the present perfect and this is in the present perfect passive. Present perfect passive. The other one. His resignation announced or was announced yesterday? Was announced because it is passive. This thing, resignation, leaving the job, was announced yesterday on television. Because this is not a subject, it is an object. So it is in the passive. Number 3. Where did you go or where have you gone on your last holiday? To Biro. It was fabulous. So the answer is, where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Why? Because it is in the last holiday, in the past. In the past. So it is a question in the past simple. Question in the past simple. Why? Because we have on your last holiday. On your last holiday is time phrase in the past. And here, why is it in the past? Because we have yesterday and we have, but here we don't have time phrase. So it should be in the present perfect and in the present perfect passive. Who can read?
The president has
Resigned.
And a new president has been elected.
Number two. Number two.
His resignation
Resignation.
Was announced yesterday on television.
Yesterday on television. In the past, we use past simple.
Where did you go on your last day? To Biro, it was
Fabulous. Number four. Number four. Did John ever go, or has John ever been to Paris? Has John ever been to Paris? Oh yes, 5 times without time phrase. So we usually say, has John ever been? Has he ever been? Not did you ever. Because it is in the past until now. Present perfect. Has John ever been to Paris? Oh yes, 5 times. Number 5. The plane took off or has taken off a few minutes ago. Took off. Why? Because we have ago in the past. Time phrase in the past. The plane took off a few minutes ago. Number 6. A huge snowstorm, it is the doer of the action, has hit. It has hit Toronto. Over 40 cm of snow has fallen over the past 12 hours. Residents have been advised to stay at home. Again, has John ever been to Paris? Number 5. The plane took off a few minutes ago. 6. A huge snowstorm has hit Toronto. Over 40 cm of snow has fallen over the past 12 hours. Residents have been advised. Someone advised the people to stay at home. Who can read?
Did John has John ever been to Paris? Oh yes, 5 times.
Next.
the plane took off a few minutes ago.
The last one.
A huge snowstorm has hit Toronto. Over 40 cm of snow has fallen over the past 12 hours. Residents have been advised to stay at home.
Yes. So open your book, page 61. We have conversation. Conversation. We have 5 short conversation. Number 1. This is in everyday language, on the phone. Everyday language, everyday English, on the phone. Hello, Could I, we want to choose from these words. Could I speak to Sam Jackson, please? Speak to. Number B, I'm afraid. It means I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Jackson's in a meeting. He is in a meeting. It won't be over until 3. So the meeting will be until 3. Can I take a message? Can I take a message? Yes, please. Could you ask him to phone me? I think he's got my number, but I will give it to you again just in case. It's 743-219-186. You understand? Who can read A and B? A and B.
Hello, could I speak to Sam Jackson, please? I'm afraid Mr. Jackson in a meeting. It won't be over until 3. Can I take a message? Yes, please. Could you ask him to phone me? I think he's got my number, but I will give it to you again just in case. It's 743-219-186.
Yes, this is number 1. Number 2. A. Can I have extension? Can I have extension? Can I have extension 2173, please? Could you give me this number? The line is busy. No, the line is busy. The line is busy. The line is busy at the moment. No, it's busy. So this number is busy. Would you like to hold, to wait? Would you like to wait a little? To hold means what? To wait. Shall I give you again after a while? Wait a minute. Yes, please. 5 seconds later, after this waiting, putting you through. I'm putting you through now. Now you can talk to him. You can talk to him. I'm putting you through. I connected it with you. Thank you. You understand? Again, A and B. A and B.
Can I have extension 2173, please?
The line is busy at the moment. Would you like to hold?
Yes, please.
I am putting you through now.
Thank you.
Again. Number 3. Could I speak to Alison Short? I'm afraid she isn't at her desk. At her desk at the moment. Do you want to hold? Do you want to wait? No, don't worry. I'll phone back later. Yes? A and B? A and B.
Could I speak to Alison Short?
I am afraid she isn't at her desk at the moment. Do you want to hold?
No. No, don't worry, I will
phone back later. Number 4. Can I speak to Trinis Cameron, please? Speaking. Speaking means I'm speaking. I am the person. Mr. Cameron. This is Holy Lakas. I'm phoning about a letter I got this morning. Yes, A and B. A and B.
Can I speak to Trinis Cameron, please? Speaking. Mr. Cameron, this is Holy Lakas. I'm phoning about letter I got this morning.
And the last one. Hello, this is Income International. There's no one here to take your call at the moment. Please leave a message. And we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Yes, who can read? A and B. Number A, yes.
Hello, this is Income International. There is no one here to take your call at the moment. Please leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as we can.
Yes, so this is a recorded message. A recorded message on the phone. After this lecture, inshallah, next time we will have the last lecture about the phrasal verbs. About the phrasal verbs, literal, idiomatic, separable, and inseparable. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.